Turning now to Decision 2026, Republican Betsy McCaughey made a big promise today, vowing to eliminate the state income tax if she's elected governor.
Yeah, we've had that income tax since the early 90s, introduced by Lowell Weicker back in the day. NBC Connecticut political reporter Mike Savino is there for the announcement. He joins us live from Hartford. Mike, other Republicans have made this promise in the past, so how would McCaughey pull this off?
Well, Kevin, you're right. Bob Stefanowski made this the cornerstone of his campaign when he lost to Governor Ned Lamont in 2018. And former Governor John Rowland failed to deliver on his promise despite a decade in office. But McCaughey says she does have a plan to phase this out. But even some of her Republican colleagues are skeptical.
Goodbye to dying New York and welcome to booming Connecticut.
Republican gubernatorial hopeful Betsy McCaughey made a big promise Friday. Eliminate the income tax to bring in businesses.
If you want more of something, tax it less. If you want prosperity, if you want business income, if you want jobs, tax them less.
She pointed to data from 2013 through 2023 that ranked Connecticut's economy 48th, although the U.S. Bureau of Economic Analysis says the state also had the fourth strongest growth this past summer.
Governor Ned Lamont, Moneybags Lamont, claims that the state's economy is resilient. That's a lie. This state's economy is almost dead.
McCaughey's plan would happen in phases, cutting the income tax whenever state tax revenues reach certain benchmarks. Income tax revenue is projected to be $13.6 billion, just over half of all state revenues. McCaughey says the cut would lead to more spending and more sales tax, but at least one expert doubts that.
Just because some of those additional earnings people get to keep, they'll save themselves or invest and not spend.
Governor Ned Lamont responded by noting he proposed and negotiated an income tax cut in 2023.
I think every 4 years for 30 years, Republicans said we're going to eliminate the income tax. Who's the one guy that actually cut the income tax?
State Senator Ryan Fazio and former New Britain Mayor Aaron Stewart also want the Republican nomination. Stewart didn't comment. Fazio touted his plan to cut taxes by $1,500 per person, with spending cuts and savings in the budget.
Empty promises are just that. They can never become reality unless there is a leader who understands how to articulate them and deliver them.
Now, McCaughey didn't have specifics on what this phase out would look like. Instead, she said she'd put together a panel to look at how other states have taken similar steps. But even without those specifics, she expressed confidence today that this could happen within 5 years. Live from the Capitol, Mike Savino, NBC Connecticut News.